Hello, hello. Welcome back to more PSU Splatoon Club competitive shenanigans. Um, I am Nova, and tonight I am being joined by my good friend Youth.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, this is your first time commentating a CCA set, yeah?
I've only done lands so far.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, this is a little easier. You don't have to have your actual face on the camera.
Fair.
Smiles. Yeah. Anyway, so tonight we are seeing one of our last two teams in their semifinals tonight. We're seeing PSU Fish to the 7th, taking on Niners Green. As far as I know, to make it to the semifinals, it's hard. So like, these are two really good teams. And they've, come a long way. Also, just to note, once you do make it to like this point, you do end up you will have to play one more set, either third place or grands. I'm just yapping.
Fair.
Yeah.
But from the looks of it, we're gonna start off with Splat Zone's Mako Mart. So
yeah, this map's pretty claustrophobic.
To be fair though, I do enjoy it because then again, I play Carbon Deco and Dynamos. It's a good roller map in my opinion.
Fair enough. I mean, when I played Try, I used to enjoy it a lot because it's also it's a crazy bucket map. Like,
yeah. I will say, I do remember getting murdered by a tribe multiple times on this map. Wasn't I believe it was one of our earliest. I believe it was like earlier a few weeks ago. I'm not sure.
Like one of your Nebula sets.
Yeah, no, definitely. There was one set with a try bucket that was like their ace unit.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, all those sets start to kind of blend together,
True.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. So, so this one is like, it's one of those maps where it's like, the stacks are kind of, those key positions.
Yeah.
And like normally sometimes like what when you watch like lower divisions and compare them to more like higher divisions, sometimes you can, you notice gameplay differences. I wonder like if these teams like will know about those positions or like know how to take those positions, because at least something that I was told when I was like newer to competitive is like, oh, you have to like take these positions and then you want to try and stay there as long as you can. But like sometimes in lower divisions you don't really see that as much, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. Normally as whenever it's my playstyle on this map varies way differently depending on if I'm the Dynamo or on the Carbon. Like, if you're a Carbon's general, we need to shark around and hunt for kills. While Dynamo, it is, just set up on those stacks and just stay alive as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Yeah, so back to our two teams here. We have actually seen both of these teams play already. According to my sources, TM, we've seen. I mean, I guess Fish. We've seen a lot of Fish before. I believe at this point they're the most streamed team on our club channel, at the very least. And despite the Niners like sweeping their group, going 20-0 in groups, they barely even made it here, nearly losing to Drexel Blue, going 5-4 in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, Fish had a bit of an easier time. They were playing Tamu, which I'm sure you have some PTSD around that.
Coolers. We faced Gray last semester. We faced Century this time. They were in our in Nebula's group. We got murked by them. Yeah, this is not. I'm not sure who. I am really cheering on Fish because they got revenge for us.
Yeah, fair enough. With Niners, I guess we've seen them before, just like from playing another PSU team. I believe it was Little Buddies. Because we had 3 teams in the same division, so I mean it makes sense that it would happen. And yeah, they kind of cooked Little Buddies. Unfortunately, no bias here. Anyway.
Yeah, no, Niners went 20-0 within their group, so they just swept everyone.
Yeah, and apparently Tamu, they were a group winner, so Fish beating them was actually quite an upset. Niners Esports is also, a group winner. I'm gonna quote Kraken Maker. Can they beat 2? 2 group winners?
I believe. Do you believe?
I believe. I believe in the Fish. Even though they smell like fish. Because they're fish.
Fish to the 7th.
Fish, 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 fish.
Alright.
Yeah, we finally... Like... So we finally got their 4th in. Just before the cutoff for forfeiting your first game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They got 2 minutes. They had 2 minutes. They have 2 minutes, and they made it.
Yeah. Yeah, just barely. If I had to deal with another rulebook situation, I think I would have crashed out.
Yeah, we all saw what happened with you guys in White and Michigan.
I'm gonna die. No. Anyway, Mako Zones.
We love Mako.
Yeah, I think here, I would be surprised if I didn't see buckets and or rollers. If they play more than one roller, though, that's probably not the best play because it is zones. So I guess we'll just have to see. Blah blah brr.
Interesting.
Huh. Yeah. So on the side of Fish, we have. I guess we have a brush and a blah blobber. Meanwhile, like Niners Green has a more I guess expected comp with dualies and stuff. Although they are going to go down pretty early here.
And Wallace is doing Sharking and can you pick on the? Never mind, he's running away.
I think Wallace was trying to play distraction there. Cracked Form trying to hit the Booyah Bomb with a Zuko. They are going to go down as these Dapples trying to make something happen here. And the Fish are going to go 2 down. Or 3 down. This is Niners' chance to start running away with this game here.
Never mind. I thought Cracked was about to escape that, but no, unfortunately no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, Fish are not in the best position here. They, with this brush, pushing up on Nat. Fish needs to be a little patient here, try to build specials, so that they can retake the zone, which it seems like they're trying to do with these strikes and the brush.
And look, from the looks of it, it's not looking good. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, no, they're able to cap it just in time. Cracked with a very aggressive Zuka heal. They're going to hit the wall there on Lamau.
Wonder if he played the challenge a few days ago.
Oh yeah, with the one where I went 11-0 with a Clash Blaster.
Anyways, Niners retake the zone. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, Fish, once they get on the back foot here, they weren't really able to kind of hold the zone for quite as long. Zuka coming out yet again, unable to find anyone, and then Cracked is gonna get fucking Bergen trucked.
Well, I wonder what. And then they retake the zone again. With 21 penalty points, do you think, do you think Fish has a, I still think Fish has a shot. Just, they need to get the strikes.
Yeah, they need to retake now if they want to have a chance, although they are going to go, like, two down. These strikes coming out just too late and are just not enough to cap the zone, although they are going to neutralize it. Trying to cap here. Fish needs to get this cap if they want to have a chance here, although it looks like that probably isn't going to happen. I say that.
Oh,
it's really close, it's really close. Suzuka coming out, able to find one. They need to get this cap, like, now. Which they are able to do. Fish has one more chance at taking away this game here.
Yeah, from the looks of it, the main threat from Niners is in fact the heavy. So they need to keep the heavy on lockdown if they are to succeed.
Yeah, although unfortunately they're gonna go 3 down while trying to do exactly that with a delayed wipe thanks to this brush. Jakara kind of running circles around the fish at the moment. You know, trying to shark here. Zuka coming out, able to find one. Although, yeah, this heavy is going to be causing problems unless Fish can somehow find a way to get rid of him.
The thing is, though, no one... Oh, never mind. They managed to take it down.
That finding a double, finding a triple!
Now he has Aura and... Oh, he goes down to Jokera on the brush.
Yeah, Jakara kind of doing a lot for Niners here. As we've been seeing a lot of... They are going to go down to Frank and their bathtub.
I thought it looked more... To be honest, I thought it looked more like a sink.
Did you think that looked like... I'm not going to ask questions, actually.
Fair. Oh, zone's neutralized, but can Fish take it back? And oh, Frank gets a trade on the heavy, and then Luna gets this game whaled right now. And oh boy, this is gonna be.
Yeah, that cap is going to make it a lot harder for Fish to retake the lead here. As while yes, they're able to like get picks, they're also going to go. They also keep going 2 and 3 down, which you know just gives a bunch of free space and points to the Niners.
Yeah, and from the unfortunately,
that's gonna be a knockout.
Yeah, Niners take the first game.
Yeah, we definitely saw Fish struggling a bit there. Where it seemed like they were constantly going 2 and 3 down and just were unable to fully recover from it, especially after that first push from Niners.
Yeah, they're gonna need an answer for. They're gonna need an answer to the head. That's probably gonna be like the main issue for Fish. Like, how do we? What's the answer for the head? No, heavy, not headed. I'm being dumb.
Yeah, I mean, we did kind of notice the longest range that they had was a blob, and I mean, that's a losing matchup into a heavy. And even then, like, the brush was also kind of running circles around them. We saw, like, plenty of clips there where they were getting, like, 1 or 2 fish at once.
And it looks like there is a sub. Frank will be tagging out, and Soltemp will be tagging in.
Yeah, Soltemp is their longer range player. If I'm remembering correctly, I mean, I always see them as like a Flingza player, although I think they have been picking up some other weapons recently. I'm like spacing out on what exactly they were. But he's their longer range player, so this might be the answer that, you know, Fish is looking for, depending on what weapon they choose to play.
Yeah, and it's from the end. Oh, this is a very fun map, an old time classic. TC Hagglefish.
I mean, I might be in the minority when I say I'm not the biggest fan of this map mode because it just kind of feels like half the map is unused, and like I don't like how snowbally it is. I don't know. That might just be a me thing.
To be fair, no, this is one of the first maps where I managed to have Aura, so there's that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't like how easy it is for like the other team to just kind of take over your spawn. I don't like how it's just so hard to defend.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I know.
But yeah, and actually speaking of, if the fish can't deal with the heavy, then that might actually be a pretty hard, this might be a pretty hard matchup. Because, like, heavies, you know, like, from the second checkpoint, you know, heavies can kind of reach into, that kind of top left area, which is where you normally want to be when you're defending.
Yeah.
And just generally, you know, causing problems. So if Soul is their answer to the heavy, which
Yep.
are pulling out an X-Blow.
I mean, it is an anchor weapon, so there's that.
Yeah, I'm spacing out. I don't know if it outranges a heavy or not. I mean, it might at the very least match it, but I don't think it outranges. I don't think it outranges it. Oh, there's some lag on our end.
From the looks of it, though, Nat is also switching over to the 52, which has whale, so that might also be the answer.
I mean, well, Niners has a fuck, I'm like stuttering. A Hydra. Although Wallace is able to find 2 here with this brush, that is going to kind of put a stop to Niners' push here, as they're also going to get a trade on the heavy, or not the heavy, the Hydra.
Yeah, and Joker
there is lag.
Joker's searching and gets 2, one with a bomb, one with the actual brush, and retakes the tower, and then is wailing the surviving members of Fish.
Yeah, the brush, able to kind of get the brush trade there. Fish are going to go 2 down, though, which is most likely going to end up with this this checkpoint going down. As we can see that the right side of the map is completely untouched, because why would we use the entire map when playing the game? My hot takes aside.
Power control, so not real. There is like a lane. There's like just lane.
Yeah, I mean, my hot takes aside, Fish able to, they're trying to make a push happen here, despite the numbers even. Although Soul is going to get, you know, crossfired there. They're going to go down. As Fish are also going to go 3 down. This is Niners' chance to try and get a bigger push off of here.
Yeah, definitely. And from the looks of it, they're cracking. Oh, Zonfire got whaled, and Fluffy is Nat is going over.
Lucky.
Niners losing the tower, and Joker's still down there.
Reef Slider, Burger Truck.
Zonfire getting a pick on Wallace, and Cracked is gonna try and booyah this, and ooh, Bubble comes out just in time.
Yeah, I just realized that it's Cracked on the Pro. I don't know if I've ever seen them play anything with a longer range than a shot. I don't know if I've seen them play anything other than a shot, although Wallace is going to find 2.
You forget Cracked plays Swift every now and then.
Okay, but that's his, like, goober pick.
Okay, fair.
This push from Niners is getting shut down here, although Jokera trying to make something happen here, trying to push up onto Cracked, although they are going to get pushed back a little bit. Niners still trying to make this push work, despite, you know, being pushed back into neutral by Fish.
Yeah. They do retake the tower, in fact, and then the Burden truck comes out.
Yeah. It's only a brief push, but, you know, they are going to leave the Fish 2 down, which will make it a lot harder for them to actually make a push here, especially with this Hydra playing fairly aggressively, able to find 2 there.
Yeah, and looks like, Knack trying to get a pick on the Hydra, but does not able to. And ooh, the Booyah Bomb from Crack coming out, and
they squid rolled into the Booyah Bomb. Oracle, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's a wipeout for Fish. That is not good in terms of the Fish. Because once this checkpoint is broken, the Niners basically just win. So Nat touching tower there is a good play. We have a DC on the side of Fish, although given CCA rules, they cannot do a replay. That is unfortunate.
And unfortunately, it was Soul deconned because, and so they do. Unfortunately, Fish now lacks range.
Yeah, well, there's only about 30 seconds left in this game here. The brush off going to go to Wallace. Well, they are going to get immediately picked off by, I believe, the what's that weapon again? The Pro, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, that's the.
Once again, another quad wipe. You're good. Actually, no, it's...
Yeah, well, that was more a triple, but it is unfortunate that with the DC, it's going to be near impossible for Fish to actually be able to retake the tower here, make a push happen, especially as they go 2 down, leaving just the brush. And that's going to be game 2 to Niners.
Yeah. With the Splatling user on Niners, they're gonna... Fish really needs to figure out how to take them on.
Yeah, it almost seemed like the Explo was like attempting to counter it, but the Niners decided to pull out a Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think this time it was just the Hydra. I think it was also just a little bit of like maybe it's just Fish are just not playing together. Like they keep going like 2 or 3 down. And I almost have to wonder if it's because Niners are, you know, taking 2v1s, 3v1s, just outnumbering them in individual fights.
Yeah. While we wait for either Soul to rejoin or one of the other Fish subs coming in, it seems like game 3 will be Rainmaker Undertow. Yeah,
it would kind of suck if Fish lost yet another set because of chronic DCs. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We are seeing Soul come back into the room, so I believe they are going to be sticking with the same comp. This isn't the best, like, backline map. Although also I've been thinking a lot in terms of like leader players this season for hopefully obvious reasons. So sorry, I'm watching Mayor's shenanigans. Yeah, so this one, you know, it would not surprise me given that we're watching Div 6 to see someone attempt to go to the right checkpoint. I will be yelling at them if they do that, because you only go there under very specific circumstances, and those very specific circumstances are if the Rainmaker is like on the right side and the other team is dead.
True. Oh boy, that's... Considering this is Div 6, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean this is Div 6 playoffs, so we might not see as much Goober activity as we did during the regular season. But you know, there's always a chance. I mean, who knows? Maybe Cracked will just pull out the Swiffer because he feels like it.
I could see Soul going onto the flings, like missiles to like scatter the other side.
That would be a I'm stuttering. That wouldn't be a terrible choice. Honestly, Flingza I could see being pretty good at kind of holding down like the 2 sides of mid by like standing on that wall there. Apologies.
Do you think Walt will pull out the bamboo?
Oh my god. If they have Flingza and Bamboo, then they lose on the weapon select screen. I'm gonna be so real.
Fair.
I'm gonna be so real.
Fair. Like...
Okay, no, he's playing mini. We're seeing the Explo come out from Soul again, and we're seeing, hey, it's the Goofy Splash.
And a backless comp from the other side, from Niners.
Yeah, it seems like now it's Fish with the range advantage, although Soul is already gone, so we're gonna replay this, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yay.
Hopefully Soul can get their internet fixed up. I believe the rules here are like, you know, you have to stick with the same weapons you were playing, although I think in the case of if Fish needs to bring in a different player to replace Soul, then I think it's okay if they don't play Explo. Yeah. Okay, got confirmation.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, because I think Fish have dealt with this before because they seem to have chronic internet issues. I guess having a router in your Fish tank isn't the best idea.
They will be subbing Frank in for Soul.
Yeah. So I guess Soul is still having internet issues. Although honestly, like given the fact that Niners are running backless, Fish honestly should be fine if they don't have like a designated anchor. Frank might end up playing Blob again, though, I think. Although I think they also play Rollers, so it's possible we could see them pull out a Roller as well. Have double backless on this map.
And it seems like they are pulling out the V-Roller. The Bubble actually, I think, would be a good choice considering this map.
Yeah, it can probably help at like those choke points at the very least. Or even just kind of keeping, you know, the other team out of a certain section of mid. I believe it was Niners who got the first pop here, as they're playing aggressively, although the pro is going to get immediately picked off by Cracked and his shot. Cracked finding another. This is Fish's chance to push up, which it seems like they are immediately taking, although they are going to go 2 down.
Yeah, it's just Wallace right now on that with the hammer out, and he gets 1 and dies.
Yeah, I think he died to the pop there, and they're going right!
Oh god, no!
Oh. I mean, they get the lead, but what are you doing? What are you doing?
Fish will be getting the pop, and seems like Oracle will be. And the rain is coming out from Oracle, and it looks like
Storm.
Frank is running with it. Wallace up front.
Yeah, although I think this is Fish. Fish are gonna get the checkpoint here.
Yeah, and it's on the left side, which is the good part.
Yes, they went the correct way.
Bubbles
yeah,
out for Frank, and Wallace is. Ooh.
Yeah, Fish trying to make this push continue, although they are going to go 3 down, leaving just the 52 with Nat. Although they are going to go back and let their team jump in, which is honestly probably the best play they could have done. As at this point, the best thing to do would be to try and hold mid here.
Yeah. And it looks like the Rainmaker will be resetting, and Nat will be popping those whales.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're getting whaled right back.
Bergen truck. No picks.
Damn.
And Wallace
pulling the hammer, finding 2! And then also helping to stop the Rainmaker. That's going to be a wipeout on the side of Niners. This is exactly what Fish needs in order to try and make a counter push happen. Roller opting to pick up the Rainmaker. They're trying to push up with the help of, you know, Azuka and, you know, their teammates. Although they are moving a bit slow.
From the looks of it, though, there really isn't. Oh, Oracle's coming in to confront Cracked and Frank.
Yeah,
Frank goes down.
They were just running it there, getting a lot of points. Fish is in a pretty good spot here in order to take the entire game. Whales coming out, they aren't going to get the pop, but Fish opting to run it anyway. You know, getting the extra like 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they got Penn from that. That's crazy.
Oh no, Joker getting.
My super secret insider mayor correcting me there. Thank you.
Dang. Anyway. Ooh.
Oh, W suction bomb from Cracked.
Do you think they're gonna get picked here? Fish will get picked here or no? Actually, never mind. They're probably going to.
I mean, Niners went 2 down. They have a decent chance. Although Cracked almost dying here, being forced to back all the way up.
Unfortunately, Niners is gonna get the pick, and Frank goes down to the whales.
Yeah, Frank got a little stuck there, it seemed, with the whales. Jakara trying to push up here, trying to find a pick on the mini, but they are going to go down, as well as the Rainmaker from Nat and his 52. Going to go down to Oracle, which honestly, I can respect the pick. I love Goofy Splash. I wouldn't have played it here though. That's my tower control weapon.
Fair enough. And Walls pops a hammer and trades.
Yeah, it seems like they traded with the goofy splash. Niners are going to get the checkpoint here over. They do go 3 down with it just being the pro. It seemed like they tried grabbing the Rainmaker there, but it looks like they missed. They're all jumping in. All of the Niners are jumping in, and they're getting picked off by Nat, who I believe that was a quad.
Yeah, no, that was a quad delayed white.
W Nat.
And it looks like, and the Niners are getting the pick again. And then pop, not pick, but yeah.
Yeah, there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. Honestly, Fish can probably get away with just stalling at this point.
Looks like they are going to do that with Frank Snipe the bubble.
Yeah, getting that pick was pretty crucial, as that does prevent Niners from getting that overtime and forcing them to basically come into the Fish if they want to have a chance at this Rainmaker. As the Niners getting wiped out, that is going to pretty much be this game, as Fish take their first game of the set.
Yo, let's go. See? Believe in the Fish.
Yeah, once you remove you know, all of the Wi-Fi issues, you know, Fish you know, they show that they're able to, you know, take a game off of these guys. I'm a little congested. I'm dying a little bit. Don't mind me.
You're good.
But yeah.
Clan. Next up is Clan Blitz, Barnacle, and Dime. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think so far from what we've seen from Fish, you know, those first couple games they struggled a bit, but then like on that last game they were fairly dominant, in terms of, you know, getting that pretty large lead and getting those pushes in. So it's a little unclear what we'll see with Clan Blitz here. It is notoriously difficult if your team isn't fully coordinated, so that could be a contributor.
Yeah. Also, I could see the return of either the Hydra or the Heavy here for from Niners. So Fish might have a challenge up ahead. Probably will have a challenge up ahead for them.
Yeah, part of me wants to say they might pull out like the Hydra. I can't be fully sure. I don't know if I've ever been on a team with a Splatling player before. But yeah, I mean, it is a very flat map, at least in mid. And you know, again, this is one of those maps where there's like 2 stacks, and you want to hold the other team's stack. It's yours now. And that is typically where, you know, the backlines like to perch. So honestly, I could see either Splatling come out here in terms of the 2 we've seen before.
Considering, I'm not sure. Either could come out, but yeah.
Yeah. While we're waiting, if only you guys could see the beatdown that Kraken just gave to Seoul for their internet going not work.
Yeah. And it looks, ooh, Frank with the paintbrush.
And there's a heavy Splatling. Yep. Niners' comp is fairly consistent. I feel like they only ever really change, like I feel like only one weapon ever seems to really change.
Yeah.
Whereas Fish, I feel like their comp they always seem to change like 1 or 2 weapons every single game.
Yeah. Looks like 2 people have been doxed by the point sensor. Mark, still joking.
Yeah, I think that's Wallace just spamming point sensors. That is going to be a wipeout on Niners. Fish has a lot of clams, although they might not be able to get much follow-up in.
And Wallace
besides this, I take that back. They're going to get a pretty good push in here.
Yeah.
Up Crack fell in the water.
Down. And then Fluffy goes down. Nat goes down. Jeez, I keep mixing up the users.
Yeah, Fish are slowly going down. That's going to be at the end of this push. Yeah, missiles come out. Niners are going to retake mid here. That's a pretty good push from the side of Fish.
Yeah. It seems like Wallace's goal is to just mark the heavy and then hunt, and then have everyone hunt them down, so that way they can start taking care of mid.
I guess so. Yeah, if they're targeting the heavy and that's the one causing you problems, then that is what you want to do. Although Fish are going to go 2 down here. Jakara once again running circles around them. The Dapples are kind of holding forward a bit here, although they are going to get picked off by the Paintbrush.
Yeah. And Bazooka coming out from Wallace, unfortunately, doesn't get any picks, but the heavy is low. The heavy is low.
The heavy is not dead.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Niners maybe break the basket.
Yeah, Niners making a push here, and the Fish are going to get wiped out. That is not going to be good for the Fish, as the Niners are going to take the lead here, bringing it down to 47.
Yeah. It seems like the Dapples are trying to shark underneath the basket so they can get jumps in. Like, I don't think they can grab the Pity Clan.
Yeah, I think they were there mostly to try and, you know, get people who drop into the death pit. Niners do go 3 down, although they are also going to bring Fish down by 2. So that's still pretty numbers even. It's going to make it a lot harder for Fish to retake mid.
Yeah, definitely. And 2 balls on the side of Niners, and why did crack Pity?
I think that was an accident while they were trying to dodge the Booyah Bomb.
Fair.
Yeah, the Fish go 3 down, and this is another push for the Niners. As they're going to play for a knockout. I think they're going to get it. They just need 2 more clans if they want to knock it out here, and it looks like Jakara once again has them, and they are indeed going to knock it out. That was an insane, like, I don't want to say 100-0 because that was technically 2. They had to score it twice, but yeah, that was a pretty dominant showing from the Niners here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Fish, they're hanging on a thread right now.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it's a best of 7. So Fish, you know, they still have 2 more chances to, you know, prevent the Niners from, you know, winning this set here.
Actually, quick correction. It is actually a best of 9. So they got
the best of 9.
Yeah, there's 9 maps in the list.
Oh. What is CCA doing this season? All the best of 9s were saved for finals. Is it?
But
okay.
All right, next map.
I always thought that best of 9s were only in grands, but I guess Mayor says they were also used in semis. Honestly, I believe that. I wasn't around before like season 4.
Yeah, Zones Ramen is up next.
Zones Ramen, my beloved.
I enjoy ramen. As such, this map is good.
Why? Because you get to stand on that glass wall with a dynamo roller. And
actually, I stand behind it and then just aim upwards. But
bro, regular season used to be best of 9, bro.
Oh my god,
bro.
But
CCA was cooking.
This map in general, they're gonna need a lot of paint.
Well, yeah, I mean, combination of zones and also it being not a super large map. Paint is going to be pretty important here.
We have from the looks of it, we have received some information. Apparently, winner of this set is going to face off either Axion Splatters or Auburn Navy.
Well, they both would, because whoever loses this set will go into the bronze match. And they would play whoever loses that other set.
Oh, true.
But I guess Fish has played Auburn Navy before, so if they end up playing them again, they're going to be back in the fucking building again.
Wallace switching off of the Forge Forge mini to the V mini. Oh wait, was he on the V mini before? He probably was. Never mind.
Yeah, they're opting to pull out the mini again, and then the heavy coming out from the Niners here. Frank tried to find a pick on Jakara, but they're going to get picked off by Luna and their Splattershot Pro.
Yeah, and the Booyah will be coming out from the Forge, and no, even
Hammer
gets a pick from behind.
Yeah, Wallace's Hammer doing some work, able to find 2 and picking off that Wave Breaker. This is Fish's chance to try and, you know, take some space and run away with this game.
Bergen Truck and Crack survives the Bergen Truck.
Crack survived the Bergen Truck. There was no correct form-shaped bump in the road today.
Yes.
Cracked playing very aggressively here, trying to find a pick on Zion Fire. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm sorry. They are unable to find them as they try to slider cheese the zone.
And considering the numbers down,
yeah, that's a wipe on the side of Fish. That is not good for Fish. They need to try and play patiently, work on retake if they want to have a chance at retaking the zone here.
Yeah, and Crack goes down to Zion Fire. I hope that's it. And Wallace comes in as
Wallace's Hammer has definitely been doing some work during this game here. As it seems like every time he pulls it out, Fish are able to kind of retake some space or take space, as Fish are able to retake the zone.
Yeah, I believe in them working back from getting rid of all the penalty points. And unfortunately, though, Niners do retake the zone again.
Yeah, Niners not letting up here. The Hammer somehow missing the Bergen Truck from Zion Fire. They are going to get picked off by Frank's Roller.
We enjoy a good
Niners, they're getting ready to get more points here. Although this Roller unable to find one. Pardon.
And from the looks of it, unless they cap now, Niners will be taking the lead.
Yeah, although it's not over quite yet. You know, Fish needs to just work with their specials, although they don't have a ton of specials to work with in terms of retake. Hammer going to get picked off. This Brush holding forward, able to find 2. It is just the Roller, but they aren't able to do much, and they're going to get wiped out. But they are going to get a curling bomb kill. That's looked like, and that is going to be a knockout for Niners Green as they take their 4th game of the set.
Fish got one last chance in the tank.
Yeah, this is match point here. If Niners win this next game, they do win the entire set and they move on to Grands. Let me take a look at the map list here. It's all going to come down to TC Manta Maria.
Nova, I know you have PTSD from this map.
I've had probably one of the best moments of my entire competitive career on it.
Okay, never mind then.
But I also suck ass at it. So there's that too.
Oh boy. Let me think.
Rainmaker is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also just tower control. I don't like tower control a ton, just in general. Anyway, this probably will favor like shorter range comps more, so maybe the Fish will have an easier time here. Although it can be kind of hard to retake, you know, that street area.
Yeah, that's a choke point unto itself.
The entire map is just a choke point.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Splatoon 3 map design in a nutshell. What if we just have a big open mid, and then just have the rest of the map be a choke point?
I do, the longest range weapon...
Or we can just make the map bad in terms of Hammerhead.
Yeah, the longest range weapon I've seen on this map, like, last land, the March Madness land, whenever like, Manta came up, remember, my team had an E-leader for the land, so whenever Manta came up, I had to step in as the back line with the Dynamo, so... once again, this map does not favor very long-range weapons.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to see the heavy come back out, but in terms of like super long-range stuff, that's probably the longest range weapon that we'll see here, unless Frank decides to pull out a blobber for whatever reason.
Oh boy.
If Cracked is on Squiffer, okay, they're not
Nope,
on Squiffer. They're actually locked in.
same
Nope,
comp.
we're seeing Fish has the same comp, and it seems like I don't think Niners Green has changed their comp at all either.
Neither side changed their comp.
Yeah, honestly, that's fairly expected, given the map.
Yeah, it seems like Fish is there, and it seems like Niners going to take the tower first, but immediately gets halted. Frank managed to get a pick on the. Actually, no, that was Nat getting a pick on the heavy. This should open up an window of opportunity for Fish to get in because they are numbers up.
Oh yeah, it does, because Niners goes 3 down, and Nat shredding this Booyah Bomb here. Nat is just kind of on a tear here, just ripping through the Niners defense.
Yeah.
And somehow not dying in the process, like he probably should have died there.
Seems like Crack is going to move forward and get smirked by the brush.
Yeah, Fish are going to go 3 down. It is just that. Fish might have been overextending just a little bit there, or just not fully working together. This is Niners' chance for a counter push.
Yeah, and they make it to checkpoint 1. And they're going to get the checkpoint. And Nat goes down, and then the Bergen truck comes out.
Bergen truck. Yeah, Oracle able to find the mini here, and it looks like Niners are going to be taking the lead as they're able to break the second checkpoint. This Brush trying to take space here as it's not looking good for Fish. They need to stop this tower quickly if they want to have a chance at taking this game.
Wallace gets killed from behind, and quad wipe!
But that's a wipeout! This is Fish's chance to retake the lead here, as Cracked already going into the other team's space.
Yeah, no,
although they don't seem to know that he's there. He's able to find one, almost finding another, although he is going to get picked off by the Dapple Dualies from Zion Fire.
Ooh, Nat taking down the Slidey.
That was a pretty crucial cancel there. Although Fish are going to lose the tower. No one was on top of it, so they weren't gaining any points.
Yeah.
There.
We see the shot. We see Cracked and Jokera are trading each other, and another quad wipe coming in.
Yeah, Wall of his Hammer definitely giving Fish that opening that they needed. As they try to push up here. They still need to get through the second checkpoint, and as it's 2 down on either side here, it is just the heavy, and they are going to throw a Booyah Bomb onto the, maybe that was the Forge. Fish are able to break the second checkpoint here, they are getting pushed back a little bit.
Nat didn't get another pick on the heavy, which is crucial for them to make the push.
Yeah, Niners are entering a bit of a stagger loop here as Nat is just running circles around them. Fish are going to take the lead here as they reach this third checkpoint. It is not looking good for Niners here as Fish trying to force this checkpoint, which they are able to do.
And quad wipe to end
Niners wipe. That is going to be a win for Fish. They are still in this game.
Believe in the Fish. Believe in the Fish.
Believe in the Fish.
Do you think
that was certainly not a game I had expected.
I do believe that.
Oh boy. Just wipe after wipe after wipe. Like, I think during that last push there, I think every single team fight that the Fish was in just ended in a wipeout.
Yeah. And this is gonna be fun. The next map is Rainmaker Humpback.
Oh boy. Yeah, so I mean, Fish did win on the last Humpback game. And as we saw like on that Manta game there, they I think they showed us that, you know, when they're able to, you know, take fights together and such, they are able to kind of win against this team, as Niners seem to be in a pretty nasty stagger loop at the end there. Just kind of holding forward and dying, holding forward, dying.
Yeah.
As long as Fish don't, you know, succumb to that themselves, and they continue, and they just do what they did in the last game again, there's a very real chance that they could, you know, pseudo reverse sweep this set. I say pseudo because it's not technically a reverse sweep, but I mean, I like to think it's a reverse sweep because those are cool.
Yes. So, we are waiting on 2 people to ready up, 1 from each side. Oh, never mind, just one from Niners.
I mean, we're waiting on Jokera, bro. You are not. There's no way you're switching off of Brush. I think you've played Brush every single game so far.
This Pumpback in general is a good. They're a good roller.
Oh, true.
It's a good
warming up their aim, even though you don't need to aim with a brush. I mean, what?
But yeah, in general, this is a good roller and brush map.
Oh, definitely. I don't think either of these teams play buckets, but this is probably genuinely the best bucket map in the entire game.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are seeing same comp from Fish and the same comp from Niners. No changes.
Again. Alrighty. And it looks like, honestly, I can see either side. Oh, Niners getting to pop first, and numbers.
Yeah, early 2 down on both teams. As Jokera sharking in, able to find 1. They're just trying to keep the Fish back here as they try to gain some space in order to make a push happen.
Yeah. Jokera also popping those whales, aiming at Frank and Crack, and Frank goes down, and Walls jumps out.
Yeah, it almost seems like Fish are preparing for defense here. The Zuka coming out, although they are going to get picked off as Niners are able to take this first checkpoint. Oh, they're gonna get wiped out. I think that might have been a quad from Frank here.
I will believe it is a quad. It's just, and
it was at least a triple.
Yeah,
Fish are going to immediately get this checkpoint. They're in position to take the lead here. They just need to get this pop, although they are going to get flanked by the pro.
Yeah, Frank still has to maintain that aura, and it looks like numbers. It's just a brush. It's just Jokera.
It's just the brush. Although Fish aren't grabbing the Rainmaker, they lost out on some points there, because they were a little late there picking up the Rainmaker. Although they are able to take this lead here, they're all getting whaled. Fish are all bunched up, and the Rainmaker is going to go down.
Yeah, and Wallace goes. Jokera getting 2 picks, and it's just cracked, and that's
a delayed wipe on the Fish.
Yeah. And it managed to whale them. Frank and Nat are in mid now, and Crack managed to jump in. Oh boy. And Frank goes. Nat's just sharking around.
Yeah, we're going back into neutral here, as well. The Fish did go down there. They aren't. They weren't quite pushed back into their spawn. Jokera's gonna find 2 though. That's gonna be Niners' chance to push up here with these whales coming out. Jokera just pushing up, able to find 1, and Niners are going to take the lead here, bringing it all the way down to 29.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And Nat managed to find a good pick on the pro. Is he gonna?
Yeah, Nat holding forward a little too much here. They are able to find 1. They're able to find 2, but they are going to go down in the process as Fish are trying to opt for a counter push. They're going left!
Bergen Truck!
What are you doing? What are the Fish doing?
I don't know!
If this works... Okay, it didn't work. They're all dead.
Yeah. Unfortunately delayed wipe for Fish. Fish got delayed wipe.
It's almost like going that way is a bad idea!
Yeah.
Okay, Niners opting to reset it, even though they probably could have counter-pushed there. I mean, it's probably better than leaving it where it was.
Wales and Wallace coming in.
Oh, Hammer! Able to find one with the hammer. Wallace Hammer, once again, doing some work. Trying to shred this Booyah. They aren't able to find them in Booyah. They're able to find them after, though.
Yeah.
They're going to get picked off by these Dapples, though.
Yeah. And who then gets picked off by the Roller? Who then gets picked off by the Heavy?
The circle of dying. The circle of death. As everyone just kills each other. Fish are going to go 3 down, and it's just the Roller here. They're able to find a pick on the brush, but they're once again just 3 down, and Niners are going to opt to try and make another push happen.
Yeah, I think that was unfortunately delayed wipe, and that goes down to the Rainmaker.
Oh, lag.
Yeah.
This whole set has had a bit of lag power up. Yeah, Hammer coming out from Wallace.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, the Niners are going to go 3 down. That was a crucial hammer there, as this is Fish's chance to try and make something happen, as they need to get... They're running out of time. They only have about a minute to get the lead here. The Rainmaker's being left alone, and they're going to get picked off by the Forge, popping Booyah Bomb. Fish needs to retake this Rainmaker now if they want to have a chance at reclaiming this game.
Yeah, Bergen, and it seems like Wallace's hammer. No.
Oh, he grabbed the Rainmaker on accident. That's gonna prevent them from getting overtime, as this is the set in favor of Niners green.
What? So yeah. From the looks, Niners will be moving up to Grand Finals, while Fish will be fighting for 3rd place.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate way to go. But you know, they're not completely out yet. I mean, at the worst case, top 4 in your division is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, that's better than I've done in most of my seasons of CCA. Like, that was definitely, like, I was a little nervous that entire set. Like, I feel like I'm not super surprised at the outcome, but at the same time, it does kind of suck. Like, Fish definitely probably could have had some of those games there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was... So... Okay, so, also, after, on Sunday, PSU White will be fighting in Div 4 semis. Shout out to them. Good luck to them.
If you want to see me and my Goober team this weekend, Sunday at 7 p.m., we're going to be playing against Bentley Sea Strikers. That's going to be a rough set. So if you guys could come and support us, we'd greatly or actually, no, wait, they don't want us streaming, so there is going to be no stream. But if you could just support us anyway.
Oh, I want to watch you guys.
That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, I asked them. CCA actually contacted me. They wanted to stream our set, but Bentley said no. And honestly, like, I can respect that. But yeah, I mean, you guys can still support us by spamming stuff in chats or something. I don't know. Don't actually do that. But yeah, we'll be playing this week, and you know, next week both of us, White and Fish, will be playing 3rd place in terms of Fish, either or for White. We don't know yet. It depends on how well we do on Sunday. But yeah, try and wrap things up here. Congrats to Niners Green. Like, I mean, I know Fish didn't make it easy for you. But you know, those were some well-fought games. You had some pretty good wins in there. Good luck to you in Grands. And to Fish, you know, 'tis rough, but you know, you're not completely out yet. You know, top 4 is pretty good. You still have a chance at bronze. I mean, bronze is basically gold if you squint. But yeah, I mean, as long as you guys, you know, had an enjoyable season, I think in the end that's all that matters.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I still have fun on but a few of us on Nebula, us on Nebula, we definitely had fun but yeah. Good game to both teams. And well, now what?
No, I guess where can the amazing viewers find you via socials?
Personally, honestly though, I need to dust off the Blue Sky account, but once I actually get that back up and running, I'll let you all know. But for now, you can just find me on Discord, USD48. You know, that's it for now. I'll probably update later, or actually, also, USD48 on YouTube. You can actually find me at USD48_SPL. It's in the title of the stream.
Gotcha.
And Nova, where can they find you?
Yeah, so I mean, of course, you can find me on Discord, at Hypnova in our club Discord server is probably the easiest place to find me. And I also have a YouTube channel. The display name is Hypnova, but my @ is Oxygen Breather because I think I'm funny. And I do tend to live stream my POVs. I probably won't have a public one for our set this weekend because I want to respect Bentley's preferences. But tonight I think White's gonna have a scrim. I will probably stream that at in about an hour. If you want to tune into that. It's very informal. It's literally just a scrim. I also sometimes will stream official stuff for the club. If you've seen any of those. And occasionally I'll upload rhythm game shenanigans because I play rhythm games, but getting those recordings is stupid difficult. So if you could watch the ones that I do have, I'd greatly appreciate it. That's about it from me, though. Yeah. Finishing up here. Good job to both teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job to both teams. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you all. Thank you for watching.